What's up everyone, Lichter again with a new video. Before I get started, make sure to go subscribe to Aku. He recently made a new channel for Asura. We both have the same video ID, so here's my version on it I guess, but make sure to check his out as well. I'm also going to be doing a 10,000 AC giveaway on the channel, so make sure to watch through the entire video to try and catch the code that you have to put in the comments to enter. To begin, make sure to check the description or my Discord server for the files that you're going to be needing this video. I've deleted all the files myself so I can give you a step-by-step guide on this. We're going to start by downloading the auto hotkeys that you can find in the Discord server. You're going to need these two that I'm going to show on screen right now, which is going to be the 1.13701. It's going to be the setup and zip file. So when you go to the Discord server, what you're going to do is click download on these two. We're going to start with the setup. We're going to save that in downloads. And we're going to do the same exact thing for the zip file. Once you have both of them, you're going to go to your downloads right here. You're gonna set up your wizard like this, click yes. Now it's gonna ask you express or custom installation. We're gonna go with express. And then once this is done, you're just gonna click exit. Now we're gonna do the auto hotkeys folder. So you're gonna right click this, you're gonna click extract all, and this is just gonna be in the downloads, so just don't change this. Click extract, and then everything is going to be listed right here. So this is exactly what's going to be in the auto hotkeys file. You don't have to touch any of this. This is perfectly fine and it's perfectly normal as well. Once this is extracted, you're going to go back to the Discord and you're going to click this right here, the macro zip. You're going to download this. You're going to continue download, and there you have it. You're going to do the same exact thing with the macros. Right click, extract all, and it's going to be extracted in your downloads as well. So this is Garfield's macro, so this is what's going to be in right here. You're going to click this, click macros, and there you have all the macros. If you want to make sure you actually did it right, it's going to say a H right here. If it just says like a blank file, that means it didn't install correctly, then just go ahead and reinstall it. Now for the second macro, this is going to be Nissan Silvia's Dura pull-up macro. So this is only for Dura pull-up. Garfield's macro has a pull-up, but it has some issues with the screen, which I'm going to show you how to fix later in the video. But if you want to use Nissan Silvia ones, be my guest, because I personally use it as well. So I'm going to show you how to do this real quick. You're going to go to the Discord and scroll down. You're going to download Asura pull-ups main. Then you go open your file explorer, go to downloads, and extract it in your downloads as well. Now once you've done that, you're basically set, and you can go ahead and do this. Now that you've successfully installed everything, let me show you what to do, because there is certain things that you're gonna have to take into account in order to macro properly. So we're gonna start with the food. The food is gonna go into slot 3 to 7. It's gonna go in this exact order: milkshake, cheeseburger, chicken, protein shake, and then sushi. Your style is going to be in 1 at all times, and for 2, this is going to be training. If you're going to be doing pull-ups, 2 is basically irrelevant and you can fill it up with whatever you want. R, T, and Y can be empty, or you can fill it up like I do. And this is basically just what it looks like. And I'm going to go ahead and showcase all the macros for you so you know how it works and know what to do for each and every macro. So let's go ahead and get into that. So we're going to start off with strike power and strike speed. What we're going to do is we're going to open our file explorer, click macros, Garfield's Asura macros, and then macros again. We're going to click our strike power macro and then double click the hotkeys script. This will move your screen to the top left, which is necessary for the script to run properly. Controls at the bottom, K to start macro, L to exit macro, and P to pause or resume the macro. What we're going to do is we're going to put ourselves in the position that we need to be in order to do the training properly. Then we're going to put our cursor on the green pad, which is extremely important because you cannot miss this. You put this on the pad and click K to make the macro start, and then the macro will start running until the food is completely gone. So that's just a quick info. The macro will only stop once it says that you're hungry, and that's basically when all the food is gone. So this is going to keep running and running the entire time, but we're going to pause that real quick to show you. I'm gonna click P and it stops, click P again and it runs again, and then L to exit, obviously. Now the same exact thing goes for strike speed training, so there's nothing different about it, it's just strike speed. So now let's go ahead and hop to Dura pull-ups. Now for the Dura macro, I personally use a different pull-up macro because the Garfield's one has a problem where the screen doesn't shift. Now if you don't want to go through the hassle of downloading another hotkey script, I'm going to show you how to fix this. So what you're going to do is you're going to open up your file explorer. You were supposed to be on this right here, but what you're going to do is you're going to go to strike power macro, open this up, and it shifts your screen. Now just click L and your screen will stay like this. Then just go back to your Dura pull-up and open it up. And this basically just fixes the screen problem. Now what you're going to do next is stand in front of the pull-up bar, zoom in slightly like this. Put your cursor on the right or left side of the handlebar, like so, and click K. Now if you have an AZERTY keyboard, make sure to switch this to a QWERTY one in the settings of your computer, so it will recognize the buttons, because Q is A, W is Z, and so on. Now this will just run overnight, same thing, it has auto eat, and that's basically it for the Dura. Right, so now the second Dura pull-up macro works the exact same, there's nothing different except that the screen shifts automatically, and that's about it. I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do the macros for the treadmill. It's going to be fat, speed, and stamina. Now quick info before we start. You need to be able to run 60 seconds. If you can't, this is not going to work for you at all. It has the same screen issue like the Dura pull-up from Garfield, but I just show you how to fix that. It's going to be like this. Strike power, you open this and your screen shifts. Click leave and it stays like that. Then you're going to select the macro that you want. I'll go ahead and do stamina and double click that so it opens. Now if you have a AZERTY keyboard, switch it to QWERTY because it's with letters as well. So we're going to go ahead and position ourselves in front of the machine, like so. Switch, click K, and it's going to go ahead and run. I cannot run 60 seconds, so I'm going to die in a second now. So I'm going to go ahead and click leave. There we go. And that's basically the macro for the treadmill. Now moving on to the last training of the video, that's going to be muscle macro. What you're going to do is you're going to take the vest you need. If you can't use it yet, no problem. You're going to put that on. And you're going to put your push-up in number 2, or your squat, or your sit-up. Then you're going to go to your macros. Now do note, muscle macro has a problem as well. The screen doesn't work. Same fix like always. Strike power. And it switches. Click L. And then just click on your muscle macro again. Now please pay really close attention to what I'm going to do right now. Is to check if the regeneration works or not. You're going to double click your Garfield muscle macro and you're going to start running in place. If your macro is as low as mine, this is going to be way easier for you. If you have a lot of macro, this just isn't going to work for you. Then you're going to have to find a way to lose a lot of stamina at once or something. Now once you get to low stamina, click K, and if it says regenning, you know it works. So for me, it just said hungry and it starts. So now that I know it's working, I can leave it on, go away or do whatever because it has auto eat. If it doesn't say regenning, keep repeating the same process where you run in place, lose stam until it does say regenning, and then it'll get fixed. If you watched it in the video, thank you a lot because it really helps the video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you want to see any future videos. I'm going to be making a roadwork macro video as well in the future, so make sure to check that out when it drops, and I'll see you in the next video.